Hey guys, so we're gonna go ahead and train back today and triceps and abs. So this one's like the more shorter workout, and we also have cardio after. And I've just been keeping my hair in braids because I cannot do my cardio with my ponytail. Like, it's too annoying. My hair always wants to come undone and all that stuff. So that's why I've been going back to the braids again, just for the cardio reasons, honestly. Yeah, so before we head to the gym, I have some like fun news, and I was just like, oh, like, I don't know. That's why I told you guys I'm gonna approach my videos as if I'm like talking to my friend, because I don't know, that's just more exciting than trying to treat it so professional and like, oh, I need to like keep it very like, oh, I need to do this and that. So anyways, I had a clothing company reach out to me, and it was funny because I've been looking at their clothes and I've been wanting to buy from them. So I was just like, is my phone like looking at what I'm looking at? I don't know. You know what I mean? And so they like reached out to me, and they were saying that they wanted to, send me clothes, and if I was like willing to do a review on them. And they even said an honest review. So I'm just like, okay, perfect. Because, I don't want to have like, I don't know, I don't want to just say things just because someone tells me to. Because I'm like, I think at the end of the day too, like when someone tries on clothes, like, if they look good or not. It's like you can lie all you want, but it's like, does it look good? So these clothes look good. Never bought from them. That's why I've been like looking, because when I buy clothes, I really want to make sure that I'm gonna like them, because they're gonna be staples. I'm not gonna just wear them one time. Like, as you guys see, I like wear all these clothes like all the time because I like them. So I've been looking at their clothes, and they have a lot of cute open backs, like honestly a lot of open backs. So I'm just like, ooh, you guys know I love like showing off my back and just having cute clothes for that. So it's gonna be fun, and the video should be coming soon because the clothes are gonna be coming soon. And so yeah, I am super excited to share that with you guys, and also excited to see how the clothes look. And I will be giving my honest review, and I'm gonna like have to put bullet points, because like, yeah, I want to talk about things that I look when I watch people, like, okay, how does it feel? Like, how do you like, I don't know, just explain how it feels. Is it true to size? Things that I look when I'm watching videos, when I want to order something. And I also look like, does it look good on them? Because if it looks good on them, I'm like, oh, like I'm excited to try that too. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And I'm just really happy that this way is like super professional, because I've expressed to you guys before, like me wearing like workout clothes and some brands using my videos for advertising their clothes, and they don't even like send me clothes or anything, or even want to give me any compensation for it. And it's been really like sad, because I feel like that says a lot about the company. And that's why I've told you guys haven't really, promoted clothes, because I feel like also if the company's not professional, it's like, I don't want to like, just tell you guys, oh yeah, you should trust this company and order clothes from, I don't know, So it's like, so far the way they've approached it is super professional. And the funny part, like I told you guys, I've been looking at their clothes, so I'm like, I would not want to wear clothes I wasn't even wanting to get in the first place, So you guys will see how cute these clothes look and know why I like them. Like I said, they have a lot of open back situation, and then just very nice colors, because I think I want more like colors. But anyways, that video will be coming soon, and I was just so excited. I wanted to share with you guys, because this will be like the first one that I do, and I'm like really excited about the clothes. Not only that they want to like entrust me, I guess promoting their clothes or whatever, just them doing that, like I guess also is like really like, oh, like thank you for reaching out, but also like, yeah, like give me your clothes. I want to like, I want them. So really excited about that. So anyways, let's go ahead and head to the gym, and yeah, just get into it. Okay, good thing we're getting new gym clothes, because my leggings are ripped, but they're in a spot where you can't notice that it's ripped. So we're gonna get through the workout, because that's important to me, is getting the workout done today. So, can't see it. Is it really there? But let's go ahead and do our second set. And these are feeling really good. I'm honestly questioning why they feel so good, but I'll take it. Okay. let's just do it. Okay, those feel good. You know, probably why they feel good. I like this cable setup. I like this handle. It's like the perfect amount of thickness. The other ones are a little too skinny and the other ones are too thick. This one's perfect. Uh, so maybe that's why. But I'll go ahead and do another set of this and then I'll see you guys for rows. So when you're doing single arm movements, whichever arm feels better, see what you're doing on that side because my left side actually feels better. Like I feel it more than my right. And I was noticing the way my chest was positioned. I was, and where I have the seat on my chest was different. So then I like matched how it felt on this side and it felt so much better. So just always keep that in mind when, cause like, you know, if you're doing single, you might position yourself a little different for the other side without knowing you're doing that. But this will be our last set. Oh, it was funny. Someone was saying in the comments that, you know, I'm not working out hard enough because I'm not like drenched in sweat or all that stuff. But it's like, hey, we're doing the set until our muscle gives out. Once the muscle gives out, you know, I'm not going to drop the weight and just keep going because it's like at that point, we're just kind of doing cardio. But that's how I go about my training. So for those who maybe feel like if you've been told, oh, you're not sweating enough, you're not working out hard enough, some people actually sweat easier than others. My sister, the buff one, my little sister, she actually doesn't sweat that much. It's just, you know, I think that just depends on the person too. I think genetics, but you know, and some people do, but she doesn't sweat. Doesn't mean she doesn't work hard. Like I've told you guys, I feel like she's one of the hardest people I've ever seen like work in the gym. So if you feel like you don't sweat enough and you feel like that's determining if you're having a good workout or not, don't let that, you know, make you feel a certain way. It all depends. There's so many factors that can go into sweat. But just thought something that was funny because when I was doing my set, I was like, okay, like I can't go no more. And that comment popped in my head. You shouldn't stop until you're sweaty. So it doesn't make any sense. But that was the last one for that. And then we'll go and do some high rows. Okay, let's go ahead and do the set. You guys are in the middle of the aisle, but luckily it's not too busy at the gym. So I'll go ahead and just get started. These are feeling kind of cool because I'm just, I don't know, like my whole body just feels like the muscle just feels really good. My core is really braced and it just kind of is empowering. And I say that because you guys know I used to struggle with like bracing my core. I know it comes more naturally to other people, but you know, some things are going to be more easier for people and then some things are going to be harder. So, you know, it is what it is. So I'm just happy it feels pretty good. So, on to the next. Okay, now we're doing some rear delts, and I've just been really enjoying how these have been feeling lately. So, because you guys know that I used to have some, it was tricky for me to feel my rear delts, but don't ever give up on yourself. You will, if you keep trying, and you know, that's why it's always good to try new cues and, you know, always take consideration when people give you tips because it may not work for you and it may. So try it out. But yeah, with me, like opening up my chest really has helped me, you know, really flex my rear delt. Because the thing about it, if you're not, your chest isn't open, it's kind of hard to like squeeze. So let me go ahead and do the set. Not gonna lie, I'm not even sure if we're in frame, but yeah, oh well. Okay, pretty sure I probably wasn't in frame, but we got the set done and we're almost there. We have triceps left, so I'll go ahead and stay here and do the tricep pull downs. Okay, just making sure. No, we're not really in frame. Okay, so these cables are in a weird spot, so that's why I'm like, at least we're somewhat in frame, so we're fine. I also, not all cables are created equal. This cable doesn't have the 5 pounds like the other one does. Actually, sorry, 5 pounds, it's like 2.5s, and I love taking advantage of that. So if you don't have that either, some cables do, use just like a little 2.5 plate and just hook it up. Yeah, you guys can see it. I was like, can you guys see? And just like put it through the notch and then it'll just hold. And this is the perfect amount of weight. The 2.5 does a lot. So let's go ahead and do triceps just in case. I know when I do rear delts, I think someone was confused if I was doing triceps, but that's rear delts. This is triceps. So. Ah. I should have rested a little bit more in between sets because I actually did more reps on my left than my right, but that's okay. It happens. This side's actually a little bigger anyways, but start with the weaker side first and rest a good amount that you don't just go into the next muscle, like the next side tired. I always have that problem if you guys know that, but just learn from it for me. Okay, so now we're just going to do tricep seated push downs. They're kind of taken, so maybe we'll do something else. I guess you guys will see. Okay, last thing, and then we'll do some posing, and I have my cardio. Still unsure how I'll do my cardio with the hole in my pants, but I'll figure it out. Might just do a seated bike thing or something, so I don't have to feel paranoid. But these are feeling really good. We're doing my last set, and the set before this was so like intense that I was like, geez, because we haven't used this one for a while. And plus, like I told you guys at the end of us using this, I figured out I like being a little, I can't even speak, you guys. A little, I think it's because I put ice in my water, and when I drink my water, my tongue just like, because it's so cold. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, me leaning forward feels so much better. I can like flex my triceps because I think me being at a good spot, like do a good spot where you feel like you can just flex your triceps on your own, and then of course, add the weight. But me like, because I think I was like lower and I was like right here, like I don't even feel it because I'm not able to really flex my triceps comfortably. But me being a little more forward, I can like really feel it. So anyways, mess with it. Because I've been told, I'm like, oh, this is a really good machine. And I'm like, I don't really feel it. I don't really think I care for it. But then I guess I wasn't setting myself up right. But let's go ahead and finish. It's going to burn. Okay. Oh, okay, they hurt. Okay. Let's go and do some posing. Okay, let's do some back poses while we still have a pump, and then do some tricep poses. Whew. I like that I have a little mirror technically over here. Okay, what else is there? Technically, I like just doing this because I don't know how people, I don't know how people flex their rear delt, but anytime I just like put my arm like this, like I see it pop out. So I like doing that, whatever that is, just to see how the shoulders are looking. Man, I'm gonna have to find some old videos or something, or pictures, because my shoulder used to be kind of flat. I had no rear delt, so I feel like it's come a long ways. Let's do, okay. Oh yeah, double bicep. And then usually when I'm recording myself, when I do that pose, I'm not in frame, or at least, because I'm going low. That side's always a little trickier. I don't think I did those too well. Let's see. I feel like those are, well, we'll think about it, but let me do that tricep pose. I feel like my triceps are looking a lot better. Let's get closer. I'll do both sides. This will be the more awkward side. Feels super washed out. uh, it'll be okay though. Hopefully I can adjust the lighting a little more when we do the editing. But I feel like that's about it. We'll do another lat spread just because, you know, sometimes, I mean, those aren't always 100%. So I'll just get pretty close. Because you guys know I have a problem with like the shoulder not wanting to open up. And I can tell when I'm like looking at my posing. Okay, hopefully we got something. Man, I honestly, I had so much fun with today's workout, but we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna do my cardio and I'll talk to you guys after that. Okay, we just finished our 30 minutes of cardio, and see, even like with it being like 117 degrees, I'm still not even that sweaty. So it just, I don't know, like I said, it just depends. Whew. But today's cardio session and the workout, like today actually felt really good. Like my energy felt pretty good compared to like how I was feeling. And that's why I was like, I'll talk about it in the car, just because I feel like a big part of it, honestly, I don't know for sure, but I feel like a big part of it has to do with my mental state. And that's why I tell you guys, it goes hand in hand. If your headspace and your mind like isn't in a good spot, then it affects your energy, and that will affect the workout and so forth and all that stuff. But I feel like me just like putting it out there and just kind of realizing what I really do have power over, because I can't keep stressing about the decisions that I haven't even made yet, or what my life will look like if I make a certain decision, and all this stuff that I technically have no control over. And me saying it out loud to you guys helps me just acknowledge that and honestly just move forward. And I feel really good today mentally. Like I felt just like, you know, just feeling happy. And in a way, I feel like I was, like I told you guys, putting so much pressure on myself about certain things that I think unintentionally I was almost telling myself, until I figure this out, until I do this, then you can be happy. You know, because we set these goals and how people say like, oh, until I do this, I'll be happy, or until I do that. And I tell you guys all the time, like, oh, don't do that. But, you know, that's why we're human. Things are going to happen that we're like, whoa, I'm doing that to myself right now. And that's why I tell you guys, it's okay to like not, you know, like you say something and sometimes you don't even follow what you say, because that's life. Sometimes you get caught up in something that you like have to take a step back and realize like, oh, that's what I've been doing to myself. And that's all you can do. You know, we can, like, you can read a book and have all these things what you shouldn't be doing, but life happens. And when life happens, you realize, like, oh, that's how people start doing that. That's how people start saying, oh, well, until this, until that, then I'll be happy, because you just get caught up in things, and then you start doing the things people say, oh, don't do that. But that's why I tell you guys, sometimes you have to live through it to truly understand, like, oh, yeah, like, I've been doing that. And sometimes it will happen even with you acknowledging that you do that. Like, it might happen a few years later, a few months later, I might do it again without knowing. But I think that's the good part, is at least acknowledging it, because nothing's forever. You feeling in a certain way, like the state of your mind is not going to last forever. And I just felt really, just really relieved, or something. I can't think of the word because I keep saying like a weight was lifted off of me, but it is going to be like that. Sometimes you're just going to feel like this weight on you, and then hopefully, you know, it'll go away, it'll pass. And not saying it won't come back, it probably will come back later, but embracing with what you can and what you can do, and enjoying the good moments when they do come. And today was a nice day. Nothing crazy happened today, nothing special, but just my mindset. And, that makes me happy that we're feeling better. And like I said, we might have days where we won't, but the days that we are feeling good, like, I'll take it. I love it. And like I've told you guys, like, I really appreciate you sharing, like, your experiences, and also saying that you've been there too. It does honestly, like they say, make you feel less alone. And sometimes when we're in this headspace, we do feel like we're the only ones feeling this way, and you kind of want to know, like, how does everyone have it figured out? Like, I just don't get it. And we all have just different, I guess, moments in our life where things make more sense than others, and it's just life. But I'm just glad that we're feeling better. And I sometimes, and that's the thing too, sometimes I get mad at myself for being such an emotional person, because I just have a lot of emotions, and sometimes I'm mad at myself for that, because I tell myself, oh, if I didn't have enough, like, if I didn't have these emotions, maybe I would be happier. But you can't do that, because it's like, you can't experience true happiness if you're not experiencing also sadness. Like, they come both, like, hand in hand. Like, because if you're not experiencing, like, let's say, yeah, I don't want to experience sadness, and I'm experiencing sadness because I do have so much emotion, then I'm just going to numb myself. And if you numb yourself, then you also won't feel happiness. So if you are also feeling like you have so much emotions, and sometimes you get mad at yourself, because with a lot of emotions, yeah, like, you do feel sad sometimes, and you do feel a certain way that they're not always positive emotions. Like, just know that that's also the beauty of you having emotions, is like, you get to really feel truly happy too. And in a way, yeah, like, you wouldn't trade that for anything when you do have those moments, and they're very special. And I think, yeah, of course we want more of those moments, but don't ever beat yourself up for having emotions and, just feeling them, because that's who makes you you. And there's just a lot of beauty that comes with that. So I'll go ahead and end it there, and I will see you guys for lower body. So bye guys. Thank you for watching.